Hi, I'm Michael Watson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking with you about giving evidence. Giving evidence in the family court can be quite stressful. It certainly was for me. In fact, it can actually be traumatic. And the first few times I had to give evidence in court, it certainly was traumatic. But somehow I kept coming back. Don't ask me why. Glutton for punishment, I suppose. But the important point is that the family court environment is an alien one. It's unfamiliar to most people. And the really frightening thing is when you have to give evidence in court. That's in the witness box, or otherwise known as the hot seat. Now, the thing to realise is that when you're out in the community, in other words, you're not in the court, and someone attacks you, you know basically what you can call the police. You can run and hide, or you can defend yourself, or you might even be fortunate enough for someone to come and come to your aid. None of that happens when you're giving evidence in the witness box. You are on your own. No one's going to come and help you. There's no one's going to protect you or anything like that. There's no one you can call. So how do you learn, to defend yourself within the witness box? Well, you're fortunate. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'll be giving you really important tips and information about how you defend yourself in court. I'll also be telling you what you should be focused on when you're giving evidence, when you're answering questions. I should be telling you what you should be doing from what you should, most importantly, what you shouldn't be doing. Okay. So what you have to bear in mind, the first thing you have to bear in mind when you're in the court, when you're in the court arena, when you're within the court process, is that you're being watched, you're being observed. So everything you say, everything you write down in your statement has to be congruent or consistent with the way you behave and with the evidence you give when you're giving evidence. So everything has to be consistent. Okay, so that's the first thing to think about. Second thing to think about is when you're preparing to give evidence, you have to be very thorough. You have to read all the court documents and read it so that and know it very, very well. Because that's what you're going to be asked questions on. The third thing to think about is what you focus on. Now, when you're asked questions, your focus should be on your child or your children. You should be thinking about what's in their best interest, and you should be thinking about that throughout all your questions. Now, what should you be doing? When you're within the witness box, speak slowly. Speak up so that the judge can hear you, and direct your attention, your answers to the judge. Make sure you keep a good attitude and you're courteous, and try to answer the questions fully or as best as you can. Okay? What should you not be doing? What you shouldn't be doing is lying. Don't lie. That's one of the worst things you can do, especially, you can be seen to be lying, and that's the worst thing, because then the judge can't value what you have to say. He can't trust. He or she can't trust in what you have to say. So don't lie. Don't be tempted to argue with a lawyer or with a judge. Have a good attitude. Don't be angry. Don't lose control. Don't worry about silences. If there's a silence, and make sure you wait until you've answered all the questions, till you've listened to all of the questions before you try to answer it. Don't jump in and try to answer it before you've even listened to the question, because you haven't heard fully what's been asked of you. Okay. Now, obviously, there's an awful lot more to learn about giving evidence than what we've gone through in this brief video. But if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and ask all the questions you want, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as I can. If you want even more information, please, you can get my book. It's called Family Court, Giving Evidence Within the Family Court, which is available on Amazon. Okay, so please like my channel and subscribe to it. And please, by all means, leave questions. I look forward to answering your questions, and I'll do so as quickly as possible. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks for watching and listening to my video. Until next time. Bye-bye.